Hello, everybody. It is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We are back again for another general collective reading for everybody. So we are doing things a little bit differently today. So we did record part one over on Instagram as usual. There's a link below for that. And we started off with the Oracle cards instead of the tarot. So we have your hard work is paying off, New Moon and Capricorn, and then we have the Ascending Spirit. So we're going to pull some tarot within this reading, and we're going to clarify these two cards that have come out so far. But before we get into all of that, of course, guys, I want to start off by kind of explaining my buddy here. So this is Oyuk. He is handmade by me. He was an idea that was channeled to me last year sometime in 2020 through Spirit. They let me know that this little fluffy teal friend wanted to come through. He wanted to be manifested in the physical so that he could be here to encourage me to be able to speak my truth, as well as to support me on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level. And something else that I should mention about him as well before we move on is that his whole purpose in wanting to be here and be present in all of these readings is that he very much wants to be a light, loving, accepting, energetic support for all of you who tune into them. All right, guys? So with that, we're going to jump into the singing bowl. I apologize, my nose is itchy. I'm going to jump into the singing bowl. We're going to join in together for some energetic cleaning, clearing, cleansing, healing, and just overall getting ourselves in the right mindset for the reading today. All right, so let's do that. Alrighty, everybody. So I hope you were all doing well out there, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear as much as possible as well. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what we need to clarify for this energy of your hard work paying off in Ascending Spirit. All right. We have the Two of Wands coming out immediately. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, by the way. Two of Wands. Sorry, my nose is just very itchy right now, so I apologize about that. Let's see what else we got. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles, interesting. Then we have the Temperance card. Let's see what else needs to come out. The Eight of Wands, and let's get one more, at least for now. We'll see how it goes. So I am trying to implement some changes. All right, two more apparently. We got the Empress and then the Queen of Wands in reverse. Very interesting. And the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to leave this off to the side and we will talk about it at some point. All right, so we're going to do it this way. All right, so definitely go watch part one if you have not already. But in that reading, we were definitely talking about this kind of struggle. It's like you're running the marathon, you make it to the finish line, you cross that threshold, and it's the relief of, okay, I did it. I did the little marathon that I need to do to see the rewards that are going to be coming through for me. But then you have to rest to recuperate, allow for space for new ideas and inspiration to come in. And then after that rest, you got to try to pick yourself back up and get the inspiration to keep on keeping on, and keep working towards this goal that you have. So what I'm seeing with the Two of Wands coming out here is that this is the rest. This is the contemplation, right? This is taking that moment to just sit, to just be, to breathe out, be grateful for where it is that you've been, what it is that you've been through, what it is that you've worked on, and what you've gained from all of that work, all of that energy that you've put in. And so this is the breathing, this is the contemplation, this is waiting for the inspiration to come in. And I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles following the Two of Wands that you might struggle with just being, with the stillness. What I'm getting very specifically is that you may struggle with being like left alone in your mind too much. You may be somebody who really likes to work and just keep working and keep going and keep grinding, because for you, it's very hard to stop, because it's like when you stop, your mind wants to go a mile a minute and start bringing up all these different things that you don't want to think about, that kind of bother you, that weigh heavily on you. So it might be difficult for you to sit and just be, and it almost feels like the need to sit and just be feels counterproductive for you, because it feels like the purpose of the rest is supposed to be to allow space for new ideas and inspiration to come in, so that when you get yourself back up after your rest, you have new energy to bring forth into what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're working towards. But it's like, because you struggle with your mind and your thoughts and different things coming up that you don't want to think about, it's like it then blocks off that space for the new ideas and inspiration to come through. So it's like you're here, you're really waiting, you're really putting in the effort and the energy to have new ideas and inspiration come through, but then you're just being bombarded, I'm getting, by kind of intrusive thoughts, things that you really struggle with that make you feel down about yourself, your life, your situation, whatever it may be. And you start getting into kind of this lack mentality, right? Of feeling like, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not abundant in the way that I need or want to be. You start kind of getting blindsided to the things that you do have and the blessings that you have received, for all of the hard work that you put in. It just becomes kind of this cycle and this spiral of like, it's not good enough, it's not enough, I gotta keep going. But it is really hard to keep going and get myself back up when I'm feeling so low and so down about myself. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as what you may come to face, when you're trying to rest and recuperate from the marathon that you just ran, and when you're trying to just sit back and be still and be grateful for the rewards that have come in, right? So next we're going to talk about the Eight of Wands. So this is the inspiration coming through, right? This is not only the inspiration, but I'm getting the motivation to keep going. This is the new energy, right? It's like these seeds are coming in and falling into this woman's hand here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my nails. I apologize. I really need to get them done again. They're very bad right now. Yeah, it's like the inspiration will come through, and I'm getting that you're being watched here in a positive way, because there's these two faces on this little tree. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but there's some faces right there. It's kind of hard to focus. Hello? No, it's not going to focus, but you're being watched and you're being looked after. And I'm getting like, there's this little sad figure that's kind of hidden away underneath this figure that's standing tall. So it's like, whatever you face here in this Five of Pentacles energy, where you're really struggling and you have some things coming up within your mind, your mental energy, that are troubling you, like this energy, if we can see this mirrored here, it's very similar, right? This kind of crouched figure is appearing in both of these cards. So I'm getting that this energy will kind of, it's not going to go away, because I think this is something that just kind of sticks with you no matter what. It's always like that little voice that's always lingering in the background, but it's something that's going to kind of be put on the back burner. You're going to be able to rise above it for the meantime and be able to be in this more positive, bright, uplifted, inspired energy. You're going to, again, find that motivation to keep moving forward, right? And what I'm getting is that even though you may go through this a little bit of this darkness, this struggle, through that struggle, you are going to be able to rise up on top. And through the struggle, you're still going to be able to find that inspiration and that motivation. You know, it's like, just because you may go through this Five of Pentacles energy, that doesn't mean that you're going to be completely blocked off from finding what it is that you need to find within yourself. That's not going to completely hinder your progress. You're going to be able to get up and keep going and keep moving forward, is what I'm getting. And you're going to do so beautifully and with a lot of passion, because this is a Wands card. The Eight of Wands, especially in the traditional tarot, is depicted as all the wands just flying in one direction very quickly. And so you're going to have it and be gifted and be blessed and really feel and resonate with that energy of just having all that motivation, all that passion to just like charge forward and do all the things and get done what it is that you would like to get done, or seek out what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're putting your time and effort and energy into. That passion, that motivation, I should say, is going to come like that. And it's going to be something that you're going to be able to ride out for a long time. I'm getting like this Eight of Wands energy is the kind of energy where you pick up something and you just can't put it down. Like every minute of every day, it just feels like it needs to be put towards this. If you have to stop to actually take care of your physical needs, you're just thinking about that thing and just wanting to kind of rush to get back to doing that thing, because you have so much passion and gusto to keep going after the thing and keep doing what it is that you were doing. So Then we have the Temperance card, which is, again, all about balance. So even though all of that passion, all of that fire is great, right? We have a lot of this orange here. I don't know why my webcam is kind of making everything look a little bit gray today, but there's a lot of bright orange within this card, and then there's that blue energy. So we got to balance our internal workings here, right? We got to balance that passion and that drive and that motivation with the rest, the cool, the contemplation. We got to balance the lightness, which, this is the light within you that you're standing up and you're shining out to the world. And we have to balance this with maybe some of the shadows that live within you with this Five of Pentacles. It's funny, I kind of separated these cards initially, and I was kind of putting like 2 and then 2, but like it's not working like that. These actually kind of seem to go together and are very closely related, right? We have the lack and then the abundance kind of commingling together. And again, this is something that you need to balance within yourself, and that you will find a lot of wisdom. I'm getting with this like little stone dragon here. Again, the stone symbolizing that stillness, that need for stillness. This is a need at this point is what I'm getting, because again, you can't just go all the time. You will burn yourself out. You have to have some stillness in there. Yeah, and I'm just getting that will really help you out. And what I'm getting with the Temperance and the balance is like the need to also face your shadows and the things that you really struggle with, because they're not going to go away, right? We have that highlighted in the Eight of Wands card. It doesn't go away. It's there. It's just sitting under the surface waiting for you to come back and address it. So it's like, during whatever hours you choose to work or put time in towards whatever this goal is that you're working on, do that for those hours, but then you have to give yourself time at some point during the day to sit with yourself and just be with yourself, not out there doing all the things. And you have to address these shadows and these darknesses that you feel within yourself, because then we have the Empress card. And to me, this Empress, this energy today within this reading is speaking about giving yourself permission to fully embody everything that you are. So this is, the light, the beauty, the inspiration, the giver, the lover. This is also, your darkness, your depression, your anger, your lack of motivation, whatever it may be, just giving yourself permission to be and embody and stand in your fully faceted being without isolating certain parts of yourself or saying, no, this part of me is off limits. No, like this cannot exist within me, or I'm just going to ignore this and not deal with the issue, because like, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. Maybe this could be a sign of something, but my nose is really itchy right now. There's something that was coming through. Yeah, it's like what I'm getting with the Eight of Wands is this I'm hearing somebody say, like, I just want to stand in the light all the time. I don't want to be the shadow. I don't want to have that existing within me. I don't want that to be a thing, but unfortunately it is, or maybe fortunately it is, because again, what this is saying to me with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands is that there's a lot you can learn from these shadows within you, right? It just, because that exists, and because, or when you're sitting in that energy comes around the shadows, that doesn't stop you from learning and growing and being inspired, right? If anything, maybe it gives you more motivation and more ability to grow and to be inspired, right? And so the Empress card, somebody who fully embodies every single aspect of their being, they use the knowledge and the wisdom of the shadows, not just the light, to implement into their being and to put out there in the world, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're working towards, it absolutely has to do with you kind of putting something out there about yourself, whether it be art or, I don't know, your personality or whatever it may be. It's something that you're putting out there for the world to see, and you're trying to benefit other people in the world at large with whatever it is that you're putting out there. And so you're pulling from different, well, not different, but you're pulling from wells within yourself and your being. And again, if you think of wells, like, they're so deep, there has to be darkness down in them, that has to exist. But you can always pull stuff, like if there's water way down at the well, you can always pull that up and into the light, right? So both have to exist, both do exist, and they coexist peacefully. It is. So there's nothing that you need to get rid of or diminish within yourself. You have to just allow it to be, allow it to exist within you and without of you as well. Because I mean, everything is light and dark within the world, right? It's not just you that struggles or has some demons lying down there, you know, it's everybody. So you deserve to give yourself that self-acceptance, right? I think it's so important for us as people to accept ourselves and all of ourselves fully, because if you can't even look at every single part of yourself, especially the parts that make you uncomfortable, you know, what is that saying to other people around you? Like maybe you have children around you that look up to you or different things like that, you know, and it's important to teach other people by being an example. Don't tell other people, be the example. So if you can't accept every single part within you, the people that look up to you and see you as an example, you know, how are they going to learn to accept every part of themselves? Like, I'm just getting that you're somebody who would tell people, encourage people to accept themselves and every part of themselves. You were somebody where if somebody showed you their darkest side, you would accept it and you would hold them and let them know that it's okay and that, you know, you love them for that. You don't shun them for having that, and you would encourage them to accept that within yourself. So it's like, why can't you do that for yourself? And maybe that's something that is coming up within this little shadow period for yourself, is questioning, okay, so I do all of this for everybody else, but why can't I do this for myself? And that's where the balance needs to come in, where you learn to do all of that for yourself first and foremost, instead of doing it for other people and kind of neglecting yourself, you know? So very interesting, very, very deep message from the Empress. I don't even know if I got everything in there that came through, but we tried. Again, I'm just really drawn to this. There's like this little heart charm. I don't know if you can see it on her dress right there. And so you got to give yourself that self-love. And I think that self-love, it fuels that energy and that passion and that motivation that you have to keep putting the time and effort into whatever it is that you're putting out there into the world. All right. Then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm getting, this could be upright as well, but I am seeing it in reverse. But okay, so very interestingly, I'm drawn to the two foxes in this little den, right? And so to me, what I'm getting from this is there may be things that you're ignoring right now, and you're not ignoring, but you're kind of, again, putting on the back burner and saving it for later. Again, with the Queen of Wands being, did I say the Queen of Swords? Queen of Wands, you know, you're very passionate. You have, again, all of this motivation, all of this drive to put forward into whatever it is that you're working on. And I'm getting that this is something kind of in the way of career or goals and aspirations, life purpose, things like that. And so I'm getting that you may be putting like personal life factors such as relationships on the back burner to focus on all of these career things. But again, I'm just, because this is in reverse or came out in reverse, what I'm getting is the need for balance between all things, right? You have to have a personal life as much as you have like a career life, and time that you're putting into doing all the work, doing all the things, right? You have to have that balance where you allow yourself to maintain friendships and relationships with whoever you choose, right? I'm also getting with the foxes, this could be like underneath the surface. This could be actually one of the blessings that is coming in for you, but I'm getting underneath the surface, there may be some kind of partnership that might come through for you that could really help you out and along with whatever it is that you're putting your work into, especially like career, life, purpose wise. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a business partnership or just a friend that sees things the way that you see it, or maybe they see it in a different light, but it like enlightens you to a new perspective and a new way of thinking is what I'm getting. Very interesting there. So I'm just getting like, be open to possibilities. Don't be closed off. And I'm also getting like, I'm hearing, let your pride down. You don't have to do everything all by yourself. I'm getting you're kind of in this energy of like, it's the energy of, you know, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. But the thing is I'm getting there will be other people that can help you along and that can do it right up to your standard. That would be able to help you and lift a little bit of the burden off of your shoulders. And that would further help you to balance your personal life and your work, right? Your work life. I don't know, like maybe if you have a small business or something, you could really benefit from hiring people to help you out, or assistant or something like that. You know, that's what I'm getting. And then, yeah, we have the King of Pentacles that popped up on the bottom of the deck, and I just pulled it off, and we have the Lovers underneath. Sorry, not the Lovers, the Two of Cups. which is basically the Lover's card of the Minor Arcana anyway. So I wasn't completely wrong. But again, there is again this partnership energy, this sharing of some kind of vision. It's like you and this person, you might not see completely eye to eye, but I don't know, there's something there. And I'm just noticing, like, this Empress card, I was talking about the heart charm that's there. It's also right there in this Two of Cups card. I keep wanting to call it the Lover's card, but it is not. So very interesting. Again, it's like somebody might help you put more heart into what it is that you do. They might, like, kind of their presence and them being there and them kind of understanding what it is that you're doing, what it is, the way that it is that you see things and how it is that you want to pursue them. I'm getting that it might add further inspiration and motivation of ways to spice things up or put more heart and soul into what it is that you're doing and putting energy into. So that's just, I guess, like a little bonus message. I didn't expect to come out, but it came out. And then, yeah, the King of Pentacles, again, this really, now that I'm looking at it, I was really drawn to all of these little green orbs within the Queen of Wands. So it's like somebody is coming in to add to what it is that you're already building. And I what I was saying earlier is correct. I'm getting that. It's somebody who is going to bring different skills to the table that you don't, like, you have these skills, but somebody who is more adept at these things, right? So the Queen of Wands, you have the passion, you have the fire, you have the charisma, the drive. You're out there putting yourself out there, you're doing all of the things that you need to do and want to do. But this is somebody who, you know, you're really good at the motivation, the action energy behind things, that I'm getting that fire behind the work that it is that you do and you put out there. But this person is really good at grounding things and adding the practicality and the stability in it. And I'm also getting the heart in it, right? And with this little acorn that this King of Pentacles has, again, I'm getting this as kind of an offering. Maybe this is somebody who is going to come in and help you with your finances, for example, because the pentacles are material things in the 3D, right? So this is going to be very stable, tangible 3D help, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be about finances, but I'm getting it could be that, right? Like, this could be somebody that wants to come in and helps you sort things out, write things down, teach you about different things, like maybe investing or saving a little bit smarter with the income that you do make from whatever it is that you do. Like, this is just stuff that I'm getting. Or they could help you with, like, practical implementation, if that makes any sense. So let's say you were, I don't know, let's say you were like a content creator. That's all I can think of. They might come in and help you with the, like, technological aspect of it. Like, you might be hitting something, but it's like this person might have more to offer in ways that you can spruce up towards whatever it is that you're doing. And these little tweaks and changes and improvements can help. Again, it's that new energy coming in, and that could really, like, again, bring up the momentum and the outcome and the input that you're getting towards what it is that you put out, if that makes any sense. So it's like, if you make these little improvements to the setup that you already have, it could bring in more people, more revenue, whatever it is that you're looking for. These little things could help. And it's just like, you have these skills, but there are other people out there who have these skills and are more developed at it that can really help you out with what it is that you're doing. And again, what I was getting is, again, the Oracle cards are talking about this new energy needing to come in so that we can grow and evolve and expand. And we were talking about needing to make room within ourselves to welcome these new energies to come in. So yeah, maybe one of these shadows that you need to face within this Five of Pentacles. I keep getting drawn back to this Five of Pentacles, this little, like, kind of dark night of the soul moment we have going on here. Maybe one of the things that you need to face is facing this belief that you can and you have to do everything yourself, that you can't accept help from other people, that other people, you know, they just come in and they mess things up for you. There's nothing that other people can offer you because you know what you're doing with everything and you got your system and blah, 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 right? Maybe that's something that we need to face. And it's like, what I'm getting is, once we face these shadows, this can really, I thought I just saw the heart charm again, but there is like a little red heart here up in the pentacle. So it's like, once you face these shadows and you kind of address them, then that kind of opens the doors for help to come in and to maybe return to your life, or just come in to start improving things in the system. And I'm getting that this person has pure intention. So you're safe to kind of let your guard down and trust that this person does have your best interests at heart, because I'm getting that they see you, not just like I see you, like I'm looking at my screen right now. Like they see you, who you are, and what it is, like your passion, your drive, and what it is that you're trying to put out there, your purpose. And they want to help you with that and forward that is what I'm getting. All right. So I'm going to leave it there for now for this portion of the readings today on YouTube. But of course, hope that you watched part 1 over on Instagram. I am going to move over to Patreon now to record the Patreon extended reading. So we will get some more oracle cards on the situation and assess what is going on there. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading so far. I hope that you found something out of it that was helpful to you, help get some clarity, maybe some passion, some motivation is going to help you move forward on your journey with wherever it is that you're headed next. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Of course, I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your support here on what it is that I'm trying to do here. I hope that you take care of yourselves out there. Have a very lovely rest of your day, your night, your morning, your evening, your afternoon, whenever you're getting here. Again, take care of yourselves, and my buddy Oyuk and I will see you all real soon. Again, check out Patreon for the next portion of the readings today. All right. We'll see you all soon, everybody. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.